Hello grade 8, we are on page 67 of our textbooks, and activity 2.5 requires us to record the transactions of Hair by Candice for the month February. So the first thing that you're supposed to do when you are doing your journal is that you must label the journal. So there we have it. We have cash receipts journal of Hair by Candice. You must give the name of the business for when? For February 2030. Those are the introduction, the heading that I need at all times. Okay, let's look at the first transaction. The first transaction took place on the 1st of February. The owner, C. Cooper, deposited another 10,000 where directly into the current bank account of Hair by Candice to increase her capital. She was issued receipt number 004 because the last number for January was 003. Okay, let us record this transaction in our cash receipts journal because we have received money. The first thing that is required from us is to give the source document number. And in this transaction, they said that they issued the receipt number 004. So there we have 004. And on which day of February did this transaction take place? On the 1st of February. Who did we receive this money from? We received the money from C. Cooper. So we write C. Cooper under the details. Our folio, we said under folio we write as to which journal we are in. We are in the cash receipts journal. So we can't write cash receipts journal in full. Hence we are only writing CRJ there. Okay. In the analysis of receipts, we record only the money that was received in the till of the business. How do we know that we received money in the till of the business? The source document will be a cash register roll. In this transaction, they said that the money was received where? Directly into the bank account. If we look at this, the two accounts affected will be bank and capital. What is happening to the bank? The bank is increasing as a result of a capital contribution. So we will go to the bank column and skip the analysis of receipts because we know in the analysis of receipts we record anything that is in the till of the business. But this one went straight to the bank. So we record that 10,000 in the bank. And then another account affected in this transaction is capital. Do we have a column for capital? Our next column is current income. So we don't have a column for capital. If we don't have a column for a particular transaction, we record that transaction in the sundry account. And then we will write the amount. It is 10,000. Folio, it's still in our CRJ. And why are we receiving this 10,000? Because of capital contribution. The second transaction, the total amount for services rendered on 2nd of February was 6,600 as indicated by the cash register roll. Do you see your source document number there? Our cash register roll is our source document. So the first thing that we are required to fill in our CRJ is the source document number, and in this case it is the CRR, which is the cash register roll. And on which day? It is on the 2nd of February. Why are we receiving money? We are receiving money from services rendered. We can write the name of all the people that we have rendered a service to. So we will only write services rendered because it consists of many clients who came and did their hair. Okay, so our folio will still be CRJ. So for the rest of this, it will be CRJ. And then analysis of receipts. Did we receive any money in our cash register roll, in our till? Yes. So we record how much that was received in the till. In the till, we received 6,600. And then when the business receives money, where does it take it? Straight to the bank. So we are supposed to have 6,600 there. However, why are we receiving this money in the bank? Why are we receiving this money in the bank? Because of services rendered. We said the relevant account to record services rendered is the current income. So we record this 6,600 in the current income column. Is there any other account that is affected? No. So we will leave our sundry account empty because there is no account that is affected besides bank and current income. The next transaction, still on the very same day, received rent income from P. Patel for renting out a small room at the back of the building for 2,200, and then we issued Mr. Patel with receipt number 005. Document number there, our receipt is 005. The date is the 2nd. If it's on the same day, there's no need to write the 2nd again, but if you want, you can write 2 again. The details, who are we receiving money from? We are receiving money from P. Patel. Folio, it is CRJ. Okay, and then analysis of receipts. How much did we receive from C. Patel? He didn't deposit it directly into the bank account. It means that he came to the store, he gave us that money cash. And where do we keep money safe throughout the day? In the cash register roll. So analysis of receipts, it's 2,200. In the bank, at the end of the day, we will go and deposit how much? Remember, we firstly received 6,600. Now we are receiving 2,200. So we will say 6,200 plus 2,200. It is how much? 8,800. Then we underline that this is how much we took to the bank. That is why here we did not feel how much, because we had not gone to the bank yet. We only go to the bank at the end of the day when we are sure that this is all the money that we have received for the day. Okay? And then the other account affected is rent income. Do we have a column for rent income? No. So we will go to the sundry account. The amount is 2,200 in our CRJ, and the reason is because we are receiving rent income. At the end of recording all these transactions, you are supposed to calculate each column. You add everything in that column, then you get the closing off figure. You add everything in the bank, you get the closing off figure. You add everything in the current income, you get the closing off figure. You add everything in the sundry account, then you get the closing figure there also. And then to verify if whether your cash receipts journal is correct, what are you going to be having? You're going to be having the balance for bank, current income, and sundry, whereby your bank must be equal to current income when you add it with the sundry account. But let's look at the last transaction. On the 10th, services rendered for the day 6,800 as indicated by the cash register roll. Cash register roll is our document number, so we will have CRR. On which day? On the 10th. And then why are we receiving money? From services rendered. Many people, we just write services rendered. And then the money was received in the cash register roll, so we record it under analysis of receipt. How much? 6,800. Does it go straight to the bank as yet? No, does not go to the bank as yet, because there is another transaction on that particular day. Okay, so we received this as services rendered. We know that we record services rendered where? In the current income. And then we are done. On the very same day, the bank deposited interest directly into. If it's into, it's money coming in the business. If it's interest and it's coming in the business, it's known as what? Interest income. If it's interest and the bank is charging us, it is interest expense. So it's leaving the business. And in this case, we are receiving interest from the bank. So the source document number there, they said is the bank statement. So we write BS for document number. We can't write bank statement in full. We shorten it and write BS. The day is still the same. You can just write 10 there if you want. And then the bank, you give the name of the bank of your choice, Absa Capitec Bank. And then how much was received? 200 in the bank. So it will be 6,800 plus 200. Altogether in the bank we had how much? 7,000. And then this 200 was for what? Interest income. I hope you understand. The 17th, the total services rendered, we know that it's CRR for services rendered, and on the 17th, details is services rendered there. So we can record the rest of the transactions. If there are any questions, you send them through.